welcome to ABC Interactive English. This is Henry.
And this is Karen.
And today we are looking at day 1 of our stories and fables, and it's called The Happy Family. And the vocabulary words are
feed. Feed. Linda only feeds her kids healthy food.
Snail. Snail. The snail's shell is so pretty.
Silver. Silver. Maggie asked her husband to buy her the expensive silver necklace.
Dish. Dish. Sally dried all of the dishes. Did you have a yard in your house in Canada?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
a front
good.
yard and a backyard.
Good. Did you have any snail problems in your front yard or in your backyard?
No. Snail problem? Who would have a snail problem?
People do. People do. An excessive amount of snails in their yard and it's ruining their plants or whatever it is that they're trying to grow.
Have you had a snail problem?
No, my friend did.
Okay.
And you know what's the best way to solve your snail problem?
What is the best way to solve your snail problem?
Is to spread salt. And when snails touch salt, they dissolve, basically. Yes, they melt and they disappear.
Henry, that is disgusting.
Why?
It is so cruel.
Have you been in a yard with a snail problem? That's disgusting
but
too.
They're living creatures, and then you just sprinkle salt on them?
Yeah, but they don't feel pain. Well, I mean, how else are you going to get rid of them? That's the fastest way, right?
All you have to do is just like remove them like this? Can you just pick them up and then ask them to...
When there are hundreds of them?
Okay, I don't even want to picture that.
Okay, so all you have to do is, spread some salt and then you just pick up the shells.
It's so sad.
Why? It's a problem. You need to solve a problem. Snails.
Okay, I guess I never had a snail problem.
An excessive amount of insects or snails in this case could be a problem.
Okay.
What if you have hundreds of cockroaches in your house?
I can't talk about this anymore. Okay, the question for today is who planted the garden and why?
Who planted the garden and why? You just solve the problem, right? With salt.
You dissolve snails. No!
The Happy Family. There once was a castle with a garden in the back. A duke planted it to feed white snails. When the snails grew fat, the duke's cooks boiled them and served them on silver dishes. The snails didn't know what this really meant. They thought it was an honor. Now no one lived in the castle, and only 2 white snails lived in the garden. They had no children of their own. However, they raised a common snail as their son. Their son never grew fat, but he did grow older. Soon, it was time to find him a wife.
Explanation 1. Hi, I'm Jeff.
Hi, I'm Hanny.
Welcome to day 1 of stories and fables for this month. This month, we'll be reading a story called The Happy Family.
The Happy Family? Aren't all, or at least most families happy? Or is this family the only really happy one?
I have no way of knowing, Hanny, but apparently there is something about this family that sets it apart from other families in terms of happiness. Yes, this family apparently is happy in a way that is special. By the way, did I mention that this family is a family of snails? That's pretty special, right?
No, you didn't mention that. I'm so confused right now. I get the feeling that if we don't start reading soon, that everything is going to fall apart.
Very funny. Anyway, let's get started. Today's Stories and Fable story begins by saying, there once was a castle with a garden in the back.
Did you say garden?
Garden.
I just love gardens.
Me too. And there's more. Get this. Someone put the garden there to serve a specific purpose.
Okay, so who planted this garden then, and why?
Hanny, those are excellent questions. Hey, speaking of questions, it's now time for the question of the day. Who planted the garden and why?
A duke planted it to feed white snails. A duke planted it to feed white snails.
Sounds about right to me, somehow. Also, let's not forget that feed and snail are the first two vocabulary words of the day. Feed. Feed. It's a verb. This vocabulary word is simple. If you feed someone or something, you give them or it food. You give them or it food to eat. That's really all there is to it. Yes, here, this duke wanted to feed these snails. That is, he wanted to provide food for these snails so that they would not go hungry. For example, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime.
与其给他鱼吃，还不如教他捕鱼，让他有自力更生的技能。好 ，feed 这个单词在课文里面是当动词，表示喂食、喂东西的那个喂。动词三态是 feed、fed。例如 ，The sign says "Do not feed the pigeons." The sign says "Do not feed the pigeons." 那个标志写着请勿喂食鸽子。好，再看一个例句。She forgot to feed her cat this morning. She forgot to feed her cat this morning. 她今天早上忘了喂猫了。好，接下来学今天的第二个单词是 snail. And snail is the second vocabulary word of the day.
Snail. Snail. It's a noun. A snail is a small, slug-like animal that lives in a shell. Snails are known for their alien-like appearance. Yes, snails kind of look like aliens. They also move really slowly, and they're also really slimy. Ugh. Snails, by the way, are kind of like turtles in that if a snail is in danger, it can go into its shell for safety. For example, few living things move more slowly than snails.
瓜牛真的动得很慢，比它们慢的生物可能用手指头数得出来。Snail 就是瓜牛，它是当名词来用。例如 The snail has a cracked shell. The snail has a cracked shell. 那只瓜牛它的壳是有破裂的，听说它们好像自己会修复。好，另外 at a snail's pace。At a snail's pace 这个用语呢，它在字面上是指以瓜牛的速度，那就是表达非常非常慢。例如 The truck was moving at a snail's pace. The truck was moving at a snail's pace. 那辆卡车它开得非常非常慢。好，今天的课文标题是 The Happy Family 快乐家庭。那从前有一位公爵，他在城堡的后花园里面饲养白瓜牛。文中的 Duke 就是指公爵。Jeff, it sure does sound as though the Duke loved these snails. Am I wrong?
No, but you're right in a way that you couldn't have meant. You see, the Duke loved these snails, but in reality, the Duke just loved to eat these snails.
What? Are you serious?
I am. And if you don't believe me, just you wait. When we return from a break, you'll see that I am not kidding.
Okay, then, let's take a break. But don't go away, you guys. We'll be back soon.
欢迎收看《就爱讲英文》，
我是悠悠，
我是 Jay。
大家工作打拼苦哈哈，难免要学会职场生存之道。
是的，
尤其是跟主管或同事在打哈，不是恭维，要拍到对的地方，是不是？所以我们今天要教大家如何拍马屁啊，不是如何说好话
啊，说好话 ，OK。
除了工作这个表现之外呢，职场的穿搭，你知道也要稍微赞美一下人家这个穿得很漂亮。比如说
，I like your shirt。那你今天不是穿 shirt？I like your dress。I like your dress。 或者是你看到什么喜欢什么，你就直接讲 nice 什么什么东西。比如说nice dress
Yes.
啊，如果有领带 nice tie、nice shirt 啊，你喜欢什么就讲。
Yes. 你喜欢说什么就说什么。
或者是称赞一下颜色，对不对？
Yeah.
好，that color really suits you。
除了外表之外，也要称赞我的工作能力表现。比如说
You can really 做一件事情，这样哈。You can really 哈，就是你很擅长什么什么，或者
打字。
You are really good at typing。
Yes.
好，就很会打字这样。You are really good at something。好，或者你很会修电脑哈。You can really fix computer issues。哇，这电脑的问题你都很厉害呢。那如果你要讲对方很会演讲，就是很会做简报啊。You are a good public speaker。
You are a good public speaker. 除了工作表现给予肯定之外，比如说还有签了一个大单子，让公司赚进了上亿，哎呦，或是简报很成功，哎呦。
很简单，就直接说 Well done。Well
done，
干得好啊，或者 Way to go。Way
to go。内心无比安爽，但是要表现专业，肯定的感谢称赞。
It's nice of you to say so.
It's nice of you to say so.
It's kind of you to say so.
It's kind of you to say so.
或者 I appreciate that.
I appreciate that.
对，非常感谢你，感激你的美言。I appreciate that. 或者是 I'm glad you think so.
I'm glad you think that.
我很开心你也这么想啊。
I'm glad you think so.
来看一下我们今天的 Live Action. Good morning, Yo-Yo.
Oh, Jay.
Yes.
Ready for the presentation?
Yes.
Yeah. I like your suit. The color really suits you.
Well, thanks. It's really kind of you to say so. I appreciate it.
No problem. You are a good public speaker. Oh yeah, by the way, your presentation last week was really well done.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad that you think so.
Good job.
Explanation 2.
Welcome back. Hanny and I are reading from this month's Stories and Fables lesson. This month's story is called The Happy Family.
You are correct. Before the break, we learned that the happy family is a family of snails. These snails lived in a garden behind a duke's castle. Well, this duke apparently took care of these snails because he liked eating them.
You still don't believe me, huh? Well, let's read on then. When the snails grew fat, the duke's cooks boiled them and served them on silver dishes. You see? I told you so.
I think I'm going to be sick. Snails? Yuck.
Escargot, it's actually quite delicious. Also, let's not forget that silver and dish are the third and fourth vocabulary words of the day. Silver. Silver. It's an adjective. Silver, everyone, is a shiny, precious metal that is gray or white in color. Here, the dishes that the Duke is eating off of are made out of the metal silver and can thus be said to be silver dishes. Yes, if something is made out of silver or looks like silver or has the color of silver even, this thing can be described by using the adjective silver. For example, fine restaurants often feature silver cutlery.
高级餐厅一般都对餐具呢是很讲究的，有的是提供银质的餐具。那么 silver 这个单字当名词，它表示银这种金属或者是银色。那在课文里面是当形容词来形容银的、银质的。例如 ，The father gave his son 5 silver coins. The father gave his son 5 silver coins. 那位父亲他给了儿子5枚银币，银质的硬币。好，另外 silver 也可以用来形容银色的。例如 ，The present was wrapped in silver paper.The present was wrapped in silver paper. 那个礼物它是用银色的包装纸来包装的。好，接着我们来学今天的最后一个单字是 dish. And dish is the final vocabulary word of the day.
Dish. Dish. It's a noun. Here, a dish is like a plate or a bowl. A dish is something off of which we eat. Note, the word dishes can refer to plates and bowls and to all of the other things that you need to have when cooking and or preparing food. Things like pots and pans and stuff like that as well. So there you go, all together. All of those things can be referred to by using this word dish or dishes. For example, no one may have dessert until the dishes have been washed.
所有的人都不准吃甜点，要等到洗好碗盘之后才能吃。可是吃完甜点不是又要洗了吗？好 ，dish 这个单字在课文里面是当名词，它表示盘子。例如 ，He dropped the dish and it broke into pieces. He dropped the dish and it broke into pieces. 他把盘子摔破了，然后盘子都变成碎片了。好，另外我们常常用 the dishes 来指要准备要洗的碗盘餐具。毕竟我们洗碗不是真的只有碗要洗，所以这个 dishes 不是单纯指盘子哦。好，那我们要表达洗碗，你可以说 do the dishes 或者是 wash the dishes。例如 It's your turn to do the dishes.It's your turn to do the dishes. 轮到你洗碗咯。好，回到课文里面，那位公爵他养白瓜牛不是要当宠物他是要把它们养得又肥又大，然后再叫厨师把它们煮来吃，而且还要特别装在银质的盘子装给他享用。Jeff, forgive me for asking yet another question, but why?Why did these snails stay in this garden? Why did they stay there if they know that they're going to be killed and eaten?
Because they're snails, Annie. You see, snails, they're not that bright. The snails didn't know what any of this really meant. Apparently, they thought it was an honor.
An honor?
To be killed and eaten,
yeah.Alright， 好，课文提到那些白瓜牛并不了解被端上公爵的餐桌这件事意味着什么，只是觉得这是一项特殊的殊荣，还是因为他们速度太慢，要逃也逃不了。不管怎么样，我们文中有一个单字是 honor 就表示荣耀。Very interesting. Anyway, at the time of our story, the Duke was no longer around, no longer eating snails, etc.Now, no one lived in the castle, says the story, and only 2 white snails lived in the garden.
Yup, and that's not all. These snails had no children of their own. But this didn't keep them from raising a family and being happy. Yeah, this is the happy family, everyone. However, the story continues. They raised a common snail as their son.Oh,
how sweet. About their son, he never grew fat, but he did grow older. And soon it was time to find him a wife.
Yep. Okay, with that, day 1 of our story is now complete.
That's right, but don't go away, guys. We'll be right back soon. 休息一下，马上回来哦。
The Happy Family.
There once was a castle with a garden in the back.A duke planted it to feed white snails. When the snails grew fat, the duke's cooks boiled them and served them on silver dishes. The snails didn't know what this really meant. They thought it was an honor. Now no one lived in the castle, and only 2 white snails lived in the garden. They had no children of their own. However, they raised a common snail as their son.Their son never grew fat, but he did grow older. Soon, it was time to find him a wife. 各位观众，欢迎收看《全民说英语》，我是 Daphne。今天我们总共要解析4则文法。第一则是表示从前有的动词片语 There once was。第2则是名词片语，名词加上 of one's own。第3则是助动词 do 当的确的用法。
第4则是传达帮某人找某物的动词片语 find somebody something。让我们从表示从前有的动词片语开始吧。There once was 意思是从前有。Once 在这里是时间副词从前昔日的意思，使用时搭配过去式动词，而 there be 动词就是有的意思，合在一起 there once was 就是从前有的意思，也可以将 once 与 was 对调，说成 there was once， 通常用在故事的开头，例如 There once was a girl who studied very hard and was very honest。从前有个小女孩，念书非常认真，而且非常老实。接着来看下一则文法，名词片语名词加上 of one's own， 意思是某人自己的。one's own 在这里是代名词，意指某人所有。介系词 of 在这里是属于的意思，名词加上 of one's own。字面意思就是某物属于某人所有，也就是某人自己的。例如 Steve doesn't have a room of his own， 史蒂夫没有属于自己的房间。接着来看下一则文法，助动词 do、does、did 可以用来强调语气，后方接原形动词，表示的确、确实的意思。例如 Daniel does like reading， 丹尼尔真的很爱看书。It did rain last night， 昨晚真的有下雨。接着来看下一则文法 ，find somebody something 意思是帮某人找某物。find 在这里是及物动词找到的意思，后方要接2个受词，一个是人，一个是物。如果先接人当受词，句型是 find somebody something。例如 Timmy found Nancy an Easter egg。Timmy 帮南希找到一颗复活节蛋。如果先接物当受词，句型是find something for somebody。例如 Timmy found an Easter egg for Nancy。Timmy 帮南希找到一颗复活节蛋。以上就是今天的4则文法，全民说英语，我们下次见咯。
A sentence a day。Hello, welcome to A Sentence a Day with me, Henry. 我们在想我们在学校可以做的事情，跟朋友之间有一些沟通啊、联络。平常我们就是说话嘛，可是有时候上课的时候，讲话会被老师骂哦。So， 今天我们有做一个小小的不好的示范，小心哦，不要被老师抓到了。The sentence for today is, Cody passed me a note during math class.Cody 上数学课时传了一张纸条给我。I know this is a bad example. We shouldn't be passing notes in class, but sometimes we just have to talk to our friends. We have to communicate, and we're in class, and if we say anything, the teacher will get very angry, so you have to write a little note and pass it over to your friend.Once again, we enjoy being with our friends and we like talking and communicating, but maybe you should think about waiting until the class is over, okay? The sentence for today is, Cody passed me a note during math class. Yes, try not to do that. If you get caught, it's going to be worse, okay? You're going to get it from the teacher. See you next time.
Bye-bye.Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 又到我们1分钟的单元喽。那今天要用1分钟的时间来复习在 Stories and Fables 学到的4个单字。同学们，您都准备好了没？1分钟计时开始。好，第2个单字是喂人家吃东西那个喂食，要怎么说呢？叫做 feed。feed 它的动词3态是 feed, fed, fed， 多喂几次就变肥肥的 fed fed。The kids had fun feeding the ducks， 那些小朋友喂鸭子喂得很开心。再看第2单词是蜗牛，蜗牛怎么说呢？ snail。 The boy washed his hands after touching a snail， 那个男孩他摸完蜗牛之后就去洗手。好，再看第3个单字，它可以用来指银这种金属，那在这边课文当形容词它就是表示银质的、银制作的，就是 silver。 Her husband bought her a pair of silver earrings. 她的老公买了一副银做的耳环给她，真好。再看第4个单词是盘子，盘子怎么说呢？我们之前也可能有学过洗碗叫做 do the dishes， 也就是那个 dishes 那个字 dish 盘子。There are some cookies in the dish， 盘子里面有一些饼干。好，太好啦！我们在1分钟之内完成任务，顺利复习完4个单字，同学们表现很棒哦！一样回去要多多复习。今天的 ABC Interactive English 到此为止，下次见喽，拜拜。